everyone, so tonight I'm doing a review on the Marvel Legends Retro Vintage Spider-Man Peter Parker here from the animated series. It's got the awesome animated series from the 90s card back, which looks great, along with the illustration of Peter Parker from the cartoon. And on the back here, it shows the rest of the figures of the wave. I finally have Gwen Stacy coming in the mail, so I can finally complete this wave, and then I'll do an overall review of the whole wave with them all together. But anyway, it just kind of shows the little interchangeable head there, along with the same image and a little brief bio of Peter Parker. Again, I'm so glad, I don't know why I keep mumbling, so glad they are continuing with these retro cards, and I hope they also bring on that retro X-Men soon, the more 90s one too. That'd be awesome. All right, we're going to get this guy opened up, check out the details and accessories. All right, so first up, we'll check out the interchangeable head. So it has a cool half, Spider-Man mask on, half off, but the webbing looks really good. Same thing with the white around the eyes. I think that looks good. It's all nicely sculpted on the black, but overall, I think the webbing turned out really clean. And then we have the more concerned looking Peter Parker head there. There we go. And his eyes are looking pretty straight on. At first I thought it was kind of more looking up, but it does get a little weird with the half mask because you can kind of see the flesh tone attached to the mask. So as long as it's looking straight on, it doesn't look too bad. But you can see part of his hair here. But overall, it's a good little half Peter Parker head. Not sure if I'll be using this though. And we also have the very important accessory for Peter Parker. We have his camera here, which looks good. It's just a nice black camera. You can see the lens. It's got the lens cap on, I'll say. And you can see the silver paint application for the flash, which I think looks really cool. You can see the eye hole there. But overall, it's a nice little camera. It doesn't have a strap or anything, but it's definitely a cool little camera. All right, now getting into Peter Parker. Peter Parker, there we go. It's a late night. I don't like the glasses. I see what they're trying to do. They're trying to get the reflection. I just feel like they're really big, and that silver, shimmery, kind of almost like a pearlized white, just doesn't do it. I wish they would have made that translucent and kind of give him different glasses. His eyes are underneath. They are looking straight on, which overall, it's not a bad looking Peter Parker face. I think it looks pretty cool, but it does just look like goggles to me, and these are attached pretty well to where I feel like if I were to remove these, it would look a little funny on his sideburn area, just overall because of the way they're embedded into the hair. So I feel like there would be like a little notch there. But I'm not sure if I'll remove them, but that does look a little goofy to me. But the hair overall looks really good. It's all slicked back, looks nice and clean. Just brown hair. And then his jacket's a good civilian body. So if you were looking for, additional figure bodies to, kind of fill in the, civilian look on your shelf, this is definitely not a bad one. I guess it's kind of more like a tourist, but it's just a brown jacket. You can spread it out here. It's just got a light blue button up there, no tie. It's just open collar. And the jacket continues, got an open grasping hand and a more of a gripping hand for that camera, and kind of more of just a relaxed hand, I guess I'll say. And you got the brown belt with the gold belt buckle and blue jeans. No jean pockets, so I guess they're more like blue slacks, and the nice little white tennis shoes. They did end up painting the ankles here. You can tell over. They used to be blue. Let me get this thing to refocus for you guys. I'm sorry about that. Should have done that earlier. Because they're kind of like an off, like you can kind of, I don't know how to explain it, but you can see the blue slightly through the white. I'm not sure if the camera is picking that up, but you can tell by the paint application compared to the white plastic shoe that it definitely goes off. But they did keep the pegs in there. You can see like the ruffling on the jacket. It's kind of going through because I don't know how. Hopefully it wasn't too blurry. But overall, not a bad little civilian figure here. Just those glasses look pretty goofy. All right, we're going to look left and right. I'm going to go over the articulation. There goes his head. Looks up. There we go. Looks up about that much. And ball joints in the shoulders. Move out, forward, and back. Upper bicep swivel. Double jointed elbows. Wrist rotation. Hinge at the wrist. Crunches forward. Arches back. Waist swivel. Kicks up. Spreads about that much. Upper thigh swivel, double jointed knees, no boot rotation, ankles move down, they move up, and he does nice ankle rockers and peg goes up on his feet. So I'll show you guys how tall. Actually, I'll swap off the head and then show him holding this camera, and then I'll show you guys how tall Peter Parker is and get into a couple of fun little comparisons. All right, doesn't look too bad with a little Spider-Man mask, but it does look a little weird, at least to me. Maybe others it looks fine, which is perfectly fine. Just to me, it throws me off. He does have his camera in his hand, does a shake test. holds it pretty well. But overall, not too bad. All right, we'll go and get this off and put it back on the Peter Parker head, and I'll show you him next to the Spider-Man Mary Jane 2-pack Peter Parker head and a couple other figures next to him. All right, guys, so he stands a little over 6 inches tall. And then here he is next to Spider-Man with the alternate Peter Parker head. We'll do the little figure comparisons first, and then I'll swap these heads to put that head on there. Oh, come on, guy. All right, we'll stick him right there. And then here he is next to the animated series, J.J. Jameson. And from that same 2-pack, here he is next to Mary Jane, which I know is not from the TV show, but it's the only little other civilian one I was thinking about. But we'll go ahead and swap these heads and check out Peter Parker with the no glasses head. Overall, not too bad. The head, like whole face, is definitely a little bit of a darker flesh tone. Not sure if my exposure, if you're going to pick up on that, but here I'll take off the exposure. I don't know if you guys can see it, but just the overall, the flesh tone, I think that's probably a good angle. If you look at the neck and the cheeks, the flesh tone is slightly off, but overall it's not a bad look. I actually think it doesn't look too bad at all. Jeez, sorry, the focusing is terrible there, but overall it doesn't look too bad. I might keep it that way, I'm not sure. I probably will, because I think I like this a lot better than those really goofy glasses. You can kind of see the similarities. But there you go, guys. That's my review on the head. Doesn't quite clip on. I probably had to shove it on pretty good. That is my review on the retro vintage wave Peter Parker. Overall, not a bad figure. I picked him up again off Amazon. He was $14, so I figured that was a decent price for him. I don't see, I guess it's not really a $20 figure to me. I know it's only $5, but I don't know. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this review, and definitely leave a comment and hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't. Take care, guys. Hope you have a great rest of the night. Bye.